Why Fionna and Cake is just what we all needed. It has been well over a decade since Adventure Time first made its debut back in April of 2010. The show had an astonishing and impressive 10-season run over its 8 years of existence. Adventure Time and its pair of protagonists became the undisputed faces and icons of the entire company of Cartoon Network in the 2010 decade. The cartoon was wackier than so many others like it, but it was also so easy to jump into at any age and with any episode and instantly enjoy it. However, after Adventure Time aired its 283rd and final episode on September 3rd of 2018, most all fans figured that was the end of Adventures with Finn and Jake and the Land of Vu. But alas, it only took a little over a year for Cartoon Network to announce Distant Lands, a collection of 4 hour-long specials centered around 4 of our favorite Adventure Time characters. The first being a BMO standalone adventure, the second a Marcy and PB love letter, the third a Finn and Jake conclusion story that every fan could have hoped for, and the final being a Wizard City standalone, calm down project after the wild Finn and Jake fan service. So, as Adventure Time fans, those 4 mini-episodes were very pleasing and would be considered nice additions to the franchise. Distant Lands, however, definitely was the safer play compared to Fionna and Cake. The Distant Lands specials were just one-off fun mini-movies, but what Fionna and Cake has done in just the first few episodes is already changing the game. For a little bit of context, Fionna and Cake were originally characters from the Adventure Time series, specifically making their debut in Season 3 with an episode simply titled Fionna and Cake. The concept of having these gender-swapped Finn and Jake characters was actually thought up by none other than the creator of Bee and Puppycat, Natasha Allegri. So that's pretty cool. And what was originally just a fun, fan-fiction-y type one-off episode concept has now, thanks to the brand new show, become so much more than that. You see, the show Fionna and Cake decides to dive deeper into the concept of alternate dimensions, so basically what every other large entertainment corporation is doing right now. But Pendleton Ward, Adam Muto, and the FNC writing team have the concept working really well thus far. And that is likely because of the show really diving in headfirst on its most interesting characters, in Simon and Prismo, as well as setting its story at a satisfying point in time, placing our well-known and loved characters at satisfying ages and life scenarios. As of recording this, there have been 4 episodes of the cartoon that I've yet to drop, each one following a key member of the show. But from what I've been able to tell from just the short sample, the show is already so very excellent and is representing the franchise of Adventure Time brilliantly. So, all those specifics with the characters, story, and writing are all super great. There's one thing in particular that makes the show stand out as something truly special. And that is just how the franchise was able to grow alongside its audience. You see, Adventure Time was aired back in 2010, like I mentioned, and it was definitely oriented more towards the younger audience. For example, I was 6 to 14 years old when the original show was on air, and the episodes were targeted towards 6 to 14-year-olds. But time has passed, and the large majority of those fans have grown up and enjoy more mature animated shows. So, what did Adventure Time and Ward do? They took the TV PG rating of Adventure Time and bumped it up to the TV 14 with the new Fionna and Cake series. And that bump in maturity is definitely something that we all wanted, and you can see it throughout the entire series. Shout out to the pants down Fionna giving the bird in the only way 4-fingered cartoon characters can. I love that. But really, having that slightly less immature undertone while still maintaining that magical and childish feel makes the show really thrive. I am so excited to watch the remainder of this top-of-the-line cartoon, more excited than I get for most shows. So with that being said, I think you can understand just why Fionna and Cake is just what we all needed.